The purity body, speech and mind is extremely difficult. That's the greatest merit. The purity body, speech and mind. Last night I have talked about it. It's very, very difficult. Buddhahood relies on the 6 roots, but samsara or transmigration is also due to the 6 roots. There is no difference. 6 roots, 6 deaths. 6 sense faculties and 6 sense objects are not 2 things, just one thing. Buddhahood, 6 roots. Samsara, 6 roots. The Surangama talks about it. So the 6 roots are just illusion, like flowers in the sky attached to the wondrous luminous true mind, above the wondrous luminous true mind. So they're just illusory illusions. Buddhanature is real. There are 2 different worlds. One world is the true world that belongs to the Buddhanature, and the other world is the illusory world that belongs to the 6 roots. The world we live in is considered the world of the 6 roots, the illusory world. But nobody can discover, nobody realizes that we live in the illusory world, and therefore you continually cycle in the 6 rebirth realms. The enlightenment that Sakyamuni Buddha talks about, let me tell you, is that this world is illusory. You need to recognize your own real world. But is this an illusory world? How could it be illusory? Vajra scepter is Vajra scepter, Vajra bear is Vajra bear, microphone is microphone, the mirror is the mirror. How can it be illusion? One day you would know the difference between the real one and the illusory one. What you see are just flowers in the sky. What you hear, just like flowers in the sky. What you smell are also just flowers in the sky. What you taste, what you touch are all flowers in the sky. Illusions. All your thoughts are illusions. Empty manifestations. When you have got to the real world, when the wondrous luminous true mind appears, then you would recognize that everything else are illusions and illusory. Sakyamuni Buddha continues to repeat this, but we're still deluded by what's in front of us. Nobody can truly recognize it. Since childhood, I thought the world is real. Then things in front of you gradually disappear one by one. Father passed, mother disappeared, siblings disappeared, although they're still alive, but we haven't been in contact for a long time. You think a couple is real, they will disappear too. Your children are real, they will also disappear. Eventually, you yourself also disappear. It's all gone. I think being sick was very worthy to let you know what sickness is all about. You have experienced birth and aging and illness and pain. Only death that we have not experienced yet. After you tasted all those pain and illnesses, eliminate all of your desires. In order for you to recognize yourself, it turns out that your own body is also not real. In the Saha world, it's either good or bad. The 6 roots are all turbid. You cannot see clearly, but in Sukhavati you can see clearly. It's a good training ground in the Saha world. The 3 lower realms, by all means, don't fall into hell's hungry ghost realm or animal realm. Don't go there. That's the primary meaning in the Surangama Sutra. The question, the purity of body, speech and mind. That's right. If you have pure body, speech and mind, you have become a great arhat. That's not just one great deed, great merit, but it's extremely difficult because every one of us is bound by the 6 roots, ears, eyes, nose, tongue, body and mind, and by your delusional thoughts. The first one, wealth, money. When you have wealth, you should be able to put it to good use. If you have good figure, healthy body, handsome face, or beautiful look, then you should make good use of them. Because time is short. Youthfulness is very short. Being beautiful or handsome, tall, it's just appearance. When you age, you would know. Most people will not realize this. So what are you fighting about? You're on a... What are siblings fighting each other for? What are they fighting for? You're actually hitting yourself. The Surangama Sutra, at that time, the World Honored One, out of compassion for Ananda, and all the learners in the assembly, and also for all future sentient beings, so that they might establish the cause for transcending the world and serve as the guiding eye for generations to come. Placed His Jambunada, purple golden radiant hand upon Ananda's crown. Instantly, throughout the Buddha worlds of the 10 directions, the earth quaked in 6 ways. From every Tathagata abiding in worlds as numerous as motes of dust, a precious light shone forth from the crown of each one. At the same time, these lights traveled from their respective worlds to the Jeta Grove and poured into the crown of the Tathagata. The entire assembly witnessed what they had never seen before. At that time, Sakyamuni Buddha was very compassionate toward Ananda and all the learners or Sravakas in the assembly. So although they have some realizations, but they have not reached the unborn endurance for their sake and also for all future sentient beings, so they can establish the cause for transcending the world, can leave behind the 6 rebirth cycle and serve as the guiding eye. That's the Dharma eyes, wisdom eyes, who can see clearly. Sakyamuni Buddha places his Jambunada, purple golden radiant hand extended upon Ananda's crown. Buddha starts talking how to untie the knots of the 6 roots. Just at that time, throughout the Buddha worlds of the 10 directions, earthquake moving from every Tathagata abiding in worlds as numerous as motes of dust. So all the Buddhas in all those pure lands, the precious light shone forth from the crown of each one. These lights travel from their respective worlds to the Jeta Grove, the place where Sakyamuni Buddha gave Dharma teaching. Anathapindika, Jeta Grove. They all shine just like the sun, infinite of them, into where Sakyamuni Buddha gives Dharma teaching. Sakyamuni Buddha is right here, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions radiating light to empower Sakyamuni Buddha. That's very, truly marvelous. The entire assembly witnesses what they had never seen before. That's a very rare and marvelous, that all the Tathagatas radiate light from above and then from below, and lights meets lights, radiates, reflects light. It's truly extraordinary and remarkable. Just now in the Dharma teaching, I have given the 5th instruction on enlightenment. What is enlightenment? What is the so-called enlightenment? To mistake the real one for the false one, that's a mistake. But if you can clearly recognize your own wondrous, luminous true mind, that is enlightenment. In Tantric Buddhism, we talk about pure body, speech, and mind. Once you have your body, speech, and mind purified, then you are an arhat, you are a sage, a holy one. Zen Buddhism talks directly. There had never been anything, including humans. Even humans do not exist. Therefore, the six rebirth realms are also non-existent. Only the worlds of the Buddhas exist. Only then it is called enlightenment. That's the true world. But the world we live in is an illusory world. It's not real. So I have given several examples. So the tiger came from humans. Hells also manifested by humans. Hungry ghosts too were manifested by humans. The three lower realms are all manifested by humans. See Grandmaster performing bardo deliverance. Before I eat fish, I would hold the fish up and perform bardo deliverance. So I would deliver the fish to be eaten. That's how Tantric Buddhism. You need to bardo deliver the food you're about to eat. You need to chant this deliverance mantra, the rebirth mantra. You need to chant. You need to blow a breath to bardo deliver them and perform all kinds of mudras that must include bardo deliverance. If you want to deliver sentient beings, you need to be compassionate toward the beings in the six rebirth realms. What is compassion? No wars. It's not occupying territories. I want this, I want that, I want the oils, I want your things. No, that's not compassion. That's killing. Wars are the greatest kind of killings. No, it shouldn't happen. It's not easy to become a sage or holy one. Look at the scammers. What do? They are deluded by wanting riches. You cheat people out of their money. Do you know how much you hurt people? When you're cheated out of your money, how would you feel? So don't do things that you do not like to be done upon you. You don't like to be cheated, to be robbed of things, right? You don't want it. So why do you do that to others? It's been stated very clearly, do not do things upon others what you do not want to be done upon yourself. There are many scammers all around the world. They cheat people out of money, investments, love, whatever. Human hearts are so scary, so horrible. All the good and kind people are being scammed because they just want to make a little money. They don't even have the basic integrity and morale. So don't even have that. Of course, you would fall into the three lower realms. You're not qualified to be a human. But they don't listen. They don't listen. Nobody believes true words. Nobody believes truth. Well, you don't see, you don't believe, and you just want to believe what you see. It's a world of cheats and scams and killings, stealing, lust, lies, and intoxications. Those are the Buddhist 5 basic precepts, not to do all those. Prior to Sakyamuni Buddha giving Dharma teaching, there are lights radiating. The Buddha lights empowering him, and he himself also radiates light. All the disciples will also receive Buddha's Dharma teaching. Thinking about it, to reach the 4 sexual realms is very difficult. You have to reach the 4 sexual realms in order not to cycle in the 6 realms, so that you're not deluded by thoughts. This time I came to the Saha world. I had to experience the suffering of pain, of illnesses, of old age. They let me experience all kinds of pain and to see them all clearly. I am very compassionate toward those who are sick, who are suffering. Every time I give blessings to those who are ill or suffering, I always feel their sufferings. I am very compassionate toward them because I have been sick myself. I know how that feels, the pain. So after you experience it, then you would have compassion. Once I went to the animal realm and told a disciple, soon you will leave the animal realm and I would guide you to the Sukhavati.